Alright, so today we're going to be talking about rhubarb on a new series I'm going to be doing is like growing things at Lambert Acres. So this is rhubarb. Rhubarb is extremely easy to grow. Basically what you do is you can buy the starts just like you would a strawberry, and you plant it, and then 2 years later you're going to be harvesting rhubarb. This is the rhubarb fruit. It's a stalk. I don't know if it's a fruit or a vegetable, but it's a stalk. It gets red, and that's when you know it's time to eat. And when we harvest this rhubarb, we're gonna cut the leaves off the stalk like this. And the leaves we're not gonna feed to our livestock. We usually feed everything to, because rhubarb's leaves are toxic. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna put it on our compost pile and let it mix in with the rest of the compost and make more soil and everything for our gardening. Now, rhubarb stalks can be eaten like they are. You can eat them fresh. They're very tart. So we usually cut them up into chunks and can them. And when we can them, we do it in a light syrup, and we do a water bath canning system. And then we take that and we add it to like an ice cream for a rhubarb crisp or a rhubarb cobbler, or you can just make rhubarb jam with that. You can make pies. You can make just about any type of dessert type thing that you would use like tart cherries for, because like I said, they are tart, but when you can them, they get like a sweet flavor to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish with the stalks, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Alright, so this is the second cutting right here, the one we just did. You can see the bad spots in there. What we would have to do now is wash them and cut out the bad spots, and we're left with this. We cut these about a month ago. I just put them on a cookie sheet in the freezer, and now they're ready to be chopped up because we're actually going to freeze this batch instead of can it. And then if we have one more, may can that. But this rhubarb plant that you just saw, I know I said that you can buy the transplants, but that one was actually, or the startups, that one was actually a transplant from our old house in the city. And basically we just dug it up, put it in a bag, and brought it with us. So this is basically all we do when we freeze it or can it, is to chop it up into chunks like this, and we put it in a bowl, and like I said, we'll freeze it or can it in some light syrup until we're ready to use it in some type of dessert or jelly or something like that. And it's a very easy plant to grow. It's a very easy plant to maintain. It needs no maintenance whatsoever. You just let it do its thing, and that's it. Here's my finished product after 2 cuttings. This is 5 cups according to my little cup reader thing over there. So I'm going to put 2.5 cups in 2 bags. So I have 1 2.5 pound and 1 2.5 pound cups. So 2 bags. They're going to go in the freezer, and if we get another cutting, we'll probably just eat them fresh. But that's what it looks like after 2 cuttings of my rhubarb. My rhubarb is probably about 7 years old. And God bless, and subscribe and share this video. Thanks.